Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's first video, doing a 5D forecast for today's first video, as always on a Wednesday, having a detailed look at the weather for the next 5 days. So after this afternoon we'll extend out beyond the 5D forecast period and have a look at the weather for next week to 10 days, and that will take us very, very close to Christmas, of course. So, what's happening at the moment is that we're turning things milder. We've had this really cold spell of weather since the latter part of last week, delivered quite a lot of snow to many parts of the country as well, and a lot of icy conditions too. It's thawing out quickly now, the snow and the ice going away, as we're in a milder Atlantic air mass, or I should probably say less cold, because it is still fairly chilly, but it's a less cold Atlantic air mass. And we've got rain, and combining the two together, that gets rid of the snow and ice very quickly. So we will see the snow and the ice falling away for the rest of today. It'll turn colder again, though, later on today. And certainly for the north, we may bring some wintry weather back, actually, tonight and into tomorrow. Overall, the next 5 days will be quite cold, although we finish up by Monday in a properly milder Atlantic air mass then, and next week does look significantly milder, but more on that in today's second video. Just say about websites using for 5D forecast coming from theweatheroutlook.com and weathercentre.d. You can find it to both websites on the links page. This is the latest radar picture from the Weather Outlook, and we can see that we've got quite a wet weather across the country. So we've had showery bursts of quite heavy rain down in the south-southeast, a defined sort of line of heavy rain across northern England and down into Wales at the moment. Some really bright colours in that, indicating some quite torrential rain in places, actually. And that is pushing south and eastwards as well. And then this more speckled area up here, that is showers, or those are showers following this main rain band. And the air's turning colder behind this rain band. So these showers to the north and west across Scotland and Northern Ireland, they could turn increasingly wintry through this afternoon. If I overlay the precipitation type, you can see this is mainly rain across England and Wales, but some pink is beginning to return to the northwest and north of Scotland, indicating that already those showers are beginning to turn more wintry across Scotland in that colder air mass. If I show you the dew point, you can see that through this band of rain and ahead of it, the dew points are generally well above freezing, so sort of 4 to 8 degrees would be dew point for much of England and Wales. But behind this defined sort of band of rain across Scotland and Northern Ireland, colder dew points, and actually across Scotland they are dropping now very much close to freezing. Remember, when you get the dew point to freezing, that is when you will start to see snow appearing in the precipitation. So cold air is digging back in behind this rain band into the north and the west. Here's a Arctic pressure chart from weathercentre.d, and you can see that low pressure is dominating. We're taking a front down across England and Wales. That's bringing that band of rain southwards and eastwards with showery bursts ahead of it. And then behind it, it turns showery, and the air is coming out of Greenland, actually originating from the North Pole, but it's got a very long sea track, so it isn't as cold as the northerly winds that we had over the weekend, for example. This is much modified by a very long Atlantic sea track, but nevertheless, colder air is coming back in to the north and the west. So the story for today is that we'll find outbreaks of rain, some of them quite heavy across England and Wales, gradually moving southwards and eastwards, followed on behind by brighter skies and wintry showers to Scotland and Northern Ireland. And that will start to bring snow back down to low levels across parts of Scotland, probably down to Northern Ireland by this evening. Temperature this afternoon, it is less cold, but it's not exactly mild. We're ranging from around 3 to 8 degrees Celsius. It has been quite mild in the morning in the south, but I suspect those temperatures will level off, maybe even drop a little bit into this afternoon. Now, we go through into tonight, and we're going to find low pressure continues to dominate. So we may bring another trough down across the country this evening. That could bring rain, sleet or snow southwards and eastwards. And I think for the south, it is mostly going to be rain. But we get up towards the Midlands, Wales, Northern England, we may have some wintriness within this area of rain. I don't think it'll give sort of a big snow event such as we had a few days ago on Sunday, but particularly on high ground there may be a dusting of snow again this evening, and then we go up to Scotland, Northern Ireland, and then we are in really quite cold air, so there the showers will be wintry and probably turning increasingly to snow, even to low levels across Scotland, Northern Ireland, and eventually back down into northern England. Temperatures tonight are going to get perilously close to freezing for many of us, so there is a risk of a return of icy patches, and again that's particularly so up in the north. Through Thursday itself, this trough will be moving out into the North Sea, and that starts to turn wind back into the north again, so cold air will be digging in. I think we can expect showery, wintry showers for many northern and western parts of the country. Central and eastern parts probably having a reasonably dry day with decent sunny spells. You're going to notice tomorrow is going to be a colder day again, so temperatures will be ranging from around 2 to 6 or 7 degrees Celsius. Into Friday, and winds are back into the north again, properly into the north, so it'll be a colder day on Friday. Snow showers across Scotland, wintry showers peppering the coast. Otherwise, a mainly dry day with decent sunny spells, particularly for central southern parts of the country. Expect a frost early and late on Friday, and temperatures by day probably no better, but around 1 to 6 degrees Celsius. Saturday keeps it cold. We start weekend on a cold note. We're building up this slight ridge of high pressure on Saturday, so it'll be a quiet day, but there'll be pretty decent sunny spells. Few snow flurries still left in the far north, and maybe 1 or 2 wintry showers down the east coast, but the bulk of the country should again be dry with decent sunny intervals. It will be cold though. There'll be a hard frost to begin on Saturday morning, and then another hard frost on Saturday evening. By day, temperatures probably ranging from around, say, freezing, no better than that, over any snow cover across Scotland, to around 5 degrees down in the south. A cold day on Saturday. But Sunday sees another change as a warm front starts to head in from off the Atlantic, and this high pressure begins to slip down to our south. So Sunday starts off with another really quite hard frost, but with plenty of sunny spells. England and Wales will keep it dry and cold through much of the day, with sunny spells in the morning, probably being replaced by morning wave cloud in the afternoon. But for Scotland and Northern Ireland, after that frosty start, it rapidly clouds over, and we find outbreaks of rain spreading in from off the Atlantic Ocean. That may be preceded by a little bit of sleet or snow, especially over the Scottish mountains, but rapidly turning back towards rain at lower levels as a milder air starts to push in from off the Atlantic. So temperatures in the south and the east still cold on Sunday, just 2 to 5 degrees Celsius, but in the north and the west, after that frosty start, it will turn milder. So temperatures for Scotland around 7 or 8 degrees by the end of Sunday, and across Northern Ireland we might even see temperatures going up to around 10 degrees by the end of Sunday. That is 50 Fahrenheit as we start to pull the air up from the southwest. And then that leads us into a milder day for Monday. High pressure is taking over from the southwest, but we're in an envelope of much milder air now, bringing the air up from the central part of the Atlantic Ocean. It could still be quite chilly though in the northeast, so I suspect this high pressure is going to have a lot of cloud around. There may be some dampness in the morning on Monday, mainly dry after that, but I think we'll have quite a lot of cloud trapped underneath this high pressure, maybe anticyclonic gloom. For eastern parts of the country, that's where we have the best chance of seeing some bright or sunny spells. Temperatures in the northeast of England and eastern Scotland probably still quite cold, around 5 or 6 degrees, but central and western parts of the country will be milder at around 10 to 12. That's 50 to 54 Fahrenheit. Feeling really quite tropical compared to the cold weather that we've had this week. That's as far as I'm going to go 5-day forecast. We'll have a look at the period beyond that in today's second video. If I just have a look at charts from the weather outlook, so lots of rain across England and Wales this afternoon, turning brighter but colder with showers becoming wintry across Scotland and across Northern Ireland as well into tonight, and we bring those wintry showers further southwards and eastwards into parts of England and Wales, although the far south, southeast likely to stay more as rain down there. There may be a dusting of snow almost anywhere from the Wales and Midlands northwards, but particularly so on higher ground where we could get a covering of snow again in a few places by morning, and frosty and icy for Scotland. Into tomorrow, so a lot of dry weather in the east, but wintry showers in the north and the west. And then by Friday, plenty of dry weather, but it will be cold, frost early and late, sunny spells by day, and really quite a chilly feel on Friday. And that continues into Saturday as well, a cold start to the weekend with lots of frost, especially in central parts of the country. By Sunday, it's turning milder and wetter in the north and the west, but the south and the east staying cold for one more day. And then by Monday, we should all be in a milder air mass, albeit probably with a lot of cloud. And I suspect a fair amount of dry weather as well. That's as far as we go. 5-day forecast. Come back and see what happens beyond that as we run up towards Christmas in today's second video. What may happen as we run up towards Christmas in today's second video. So, in summary, we're starting cold with rain and snow, but there is a thaw going on today. We're going to keep it cold through the rest of the week and into the weekend. There'll be more frost, probably some ice at times as well. Watch out for sleet and snow parts of the country this evening and tonight as well. By the time you get through to the second half of the weekend and the beginning of next week, it will start to turn milder. Initially, we see that in the north and west on Sunday. South and the east still quite cold for Sunday, but by Monday, we should all be feeling a little bit milder. Right, come back for today's second video this afternoon. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.